Words cannot express the utter joy I feel at having a game that lets me breathe indefinitely underwater so that I can enjoy being in the open ocean without fear of drowning or having to constantly resurface for oxygen refill. So as you can see, this is Subnautica. I'm just playing for a few minutes here just to kind of show the game a little bit because I'm so in love with this game. I haven't played it for very long. I don't think I even have a full 12 hours in it yet. Between one playthrough where I'm having to collect resources and make things, and this setting, which lets me have infinite everything. I kind of do a little bit of back and forth because I enjoyed the resource gathering aspect of this and actually making everything, but I don't know, just kind of having everything already set, all the blueprints and everything found has been nice. Because this way I can just kind of tootle on through here without really having to... Oh, this fish is called a Reginald? I thought I just, like, came across this random fish named Reginald. So no, that's all that fish. Do you mind? Oh. They're eating her! And then they're gonna eat me! Oh my god! Anyway. Yikes, so, okay, so... I actually didn't realize that, nature was a thing down here. I mean, like that. Anyway, yeah, I'm not doing a whole lot right now. I'm literally just kind of... That was dizzying. I don't know why I did that. It just kind of yakking, yammering in one spot here. I got the sunbeam coming. I already know what happens with that. I've already been up to that point. I won't say nothing because if I post this video, for anybody who hasn't played Subnautica yet, I don't want to say what happens in... Like, how does the story advance in the next half hour and change? Let's go somewhere. Where should I go? Let me get my ship. Oh wait, let me show you my house. I was doing a video for it before, but I didn't really like how it turned out, so I'm gonna do it again. I mean, you can see this is my neighborhood. Isn't it lovely? And the neighbors, I mean, they're kind of loud, but I mean, they pretty much keep their distance and leave me alone, so who can complain? I hear my little habitat here, so let's come on in. And I just decided to have first thing when you come in, I can just check the radio if that's going off. Even though I've got infinite, you know, materials and everything, I do still have to make things. So, got my little fabricator here. I've got the thing for modifications. I don't really need the medical kit for this, but I have it anyway just because I want completedness of sorts. I don't know, I wanted this to look fancy. Same with the power chargers. I don't really need them, but we'll just have them in here. I got the locker for storage space. Here's my ship bay. Look at my little ship. Look at him, God of War. So God of War started off as Seabat. And no, not that Seabat. But C-S-E-A. Bat. B-A-T. And it was black and yellow. But I was looking at him and I thought, you know, for some reason, my mind went, I was looking at the shape and I was like, well, you know, croissant, but I don't want to name it croissant. So what else could we go with? It is pancake, cookie, biscuit. Hey, biscuit. Oh, hey, what about sea biscuit? So that's because, you know, hey, there's your little play on words. You got the, you know, ocean-based game, sea biscuit, ha ha ha. And the racehorse sea biscuit had colors that were somewhat easy to replicate. I was about to say black and red. This is not black and red. This is white and red. Because those were, I mean, his colors were actually the red and white with majority red and a white highlight or accent color, but that's not an option for my vehicles here. I had to flip the scheme with majority white and accent red, which I thought looked more like Kratos. And Kratos is, of course, God of War. So I had this thing called God of War, and then it hit me, well, wait a minute, I was about to call the thing Seabiscuit, who's another ocean-themed racehorse. Manowar. So, ode to Manowar with God of War, so still keeping with the whole racehorse thing, which I don't know why I've got the racehorse thing in my head, that just kind of happened. But that's my little ship I'm going to be getting on in a minute. And then we're going to come in here into my big room here. I've got my little counter. And yet these are biohazard waste bins because the regular trash cans are absolutely hideous. So we've got those. Coffee maker, snack machine. Plenty of glass because, look, I mean, you saw the view that I had. How was I not going to incorporate transparency so that I could actually see this view while I'm inside? And then, irony of ironies, if I'm using the definition of irony correctly, a fish tank under the ocean. Look, I've already got a few fish in here. See, that's Reginald. I thought that was just his name, but apparently I guess that's the species of fish. Oh. And then the school of fish just kind of randomly clipping in. Okay. Not sure what happened there. And I've got some photos up and around here. This is a nice little game. Look at this. See, this is a nice view. I like my little habitat. I spent way too much time, literally hours, just making this. Hours. And then we come upstairs, we teleport to our upstairs area, and then in favor of the observatory, which is just like, I mean, it's just like kind of slightly smaller version of this. I mean, it's all glass, it doesn't have quite as much of this material around it, but I couldn't figure out how to get it set up, and I couldn't figure out how to get it attached to the rest of my habitat, so I just decided to build a multi-purpose room on top of the multi-purpose room, link them together, and then put some glass, so I can sit here and look out into the beyond and ponder things, ponder life, enjoy the many multicolored schools of fish, the red plumage, not plumage, oh, whatever that is, plant life. Or we'll sit down on the bench and look all the way up. This is really awesome at night. I don't know how long it's going to be before the night cycle comes around again. But should we go somewhere into the ocean? I said, we'll just climb down, jeez. Oh, do you want to see my submarine? Let me show you my submarine. I also have a submarine. See, I got my little solar panel thing, or whatever the hell that is. I don't know if I actually need it for the gameplay I've got going on. Infinite everything. But again, I made everything regardless. Why not? Here's my submarine. Are you ready for its name? The Chum Bucket. Isn't he perfect? I'm so stupid. And then down here I got my little, these are my sea legs. And he's actually called, can I get his little highlight? There we go. Sea legs. Here's how he works.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Run along the ocean floor. Ooh. I haven't spent a whole lot of time in here. I made him up all nice and, tough and everything, but with a dive depth of 1,700 meters, how many feet that is. I'm American. Honestly, I don't think I want to go too far when I'm in just this by itself. But might as well show what it does. Like I said, these are sea legs. How am I going to say something is sea legs and then not walk around? What is that thing? Is that an egg? I think it's an egg. I think I could pick anything up with this. That's one thing. I kind of wish... Maybe I should put that in the feedback thing. You could pick things up with this. Unless you can, and I just have a ghost town. But look at this. Vehicle bay doors open. We're going to dock the sea eggs.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I think this is my favorite computer voice out of everything. Isn't this nice? I'm not going to go anywhere in the submarine because this thing is slow as fuck. So I'm not going to go anywhere until it's absolutely necessary. Let's... There we go. But we can get in God of War and... Let's go see if we can find, test the bounds of, not my thalassophobia,
Welcome aboard,
but...
Captain.
We'll see. Actually, we'll see. Get in. Get in. I can board it from under here. I know I can. I've done it. Torpedo bay. Come on. Oh, fine. Whee. I know the thing has Smith, and that's the official name of
All
it. It's
systems
Smith.
online.
Let me raise up here. Should we find a, should we go find a Leviathan? I mean, there's a couple of them that we can go find. Well, I've got a, okay. So it's 25 some odd minutes, right? I'm only gonna do this for... Let's just go find, let's see if we can find a Leviathan, but I'm gonna head in this general direction. I might park myself at my other little location here. That is the life pod where you initially end up, and I've got another little shelter over there. That it's just a room. I literally just set up a multi-purpose room with a bed just so I could have a place to be that was not the life pod. Awfully green. Oh, I like these things. Where'd it go? Look at some of the creatures they have down here. Let me see, can I get him to do his thing? Oh, they don't care about you when you're in this, do they? Well, let me say, well, let me, I guess I have to, do they have to see me? Hey. Hey. Bubble butt, do your thing. Come on. Oh, close. You made the sound. Gas pod. The thingies on his tail he releases, but... Are you not doing that to me now? Usually they release the little thingies on the tail, but I guess because they can't really hurt me, maybe he's not registering. I can play a bird. Well, I mean, I do have an alternate save file where I'm playing a more dangerous version where I actually can get hurt. See, here's my other little... We don't have to go in, but you see, it's the same, kind of the same concept where it's just the multi-purpose room with all the glass, and a bed, and a radio. Do I need it? No, but we're doing like kind of partial roleplay, kind of, sort of. So that's the direction. Alright, that wasn't it. That's these things that's making that noise. Let's go find Leviathan. Where is he? I know there's one over here. Well, in this general direction. I think it's past the kelp forest here. Maybe thinking you're crazy. Spencer, what are you doing looking for the Leviathan? Yes. Remember what I said? I can't be hurt. I don't know if this thing would keep me from getting damaged anyway. I have it about as upgraded as I can. But I did it mostly because I just want to be able to go through this. I wanted to... Oh, my lights are not on. That would help. Sonar P. Okay. Look how dark it gets. It's gotta be nighttime. Well, it's getting there. I mean, I know ocean is dark, but also it gets even darker when it's nighttime. Anyway, but like, are you insane looking for these things? Yes. I want to be able to venture through the ocean a little more quickly. I can go back to the other file and resource build, or gather and build things and all that. Ooh, there we go. See, when I'm in this thing, they also just don't notice me. Except for the ones that are deep, deep down. Ain't they a beaut?
Detecting multiple Leviathan class life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it?
Absolutely. I've already ventured. I know what's going on. Like I said, that guy didn't really do much of nothing to me. And in all seriousness, apologies to anybody who actually is, like, maybe afraid of ocean and large things and all that. Because oh, this is, what is this? Oh, this is new. I actually haven't seen this before. What is this here? It's more my friends. Those big behemoths. But I am looking for... I can hear one, but I think it might be the one that's above me. I'm looking for the ones that are deep, deep down. But, I'm probably gonna... I might post this just as a little, like a... I don't know. Underwater ramble or something. But if you do have issues with the water, large things and such, I don't see how you would have made it to this point, but if you stuck with it, I appreciate you. Where am I going? I feel like I've been here before. Yeah, I've been here before. And I don't think there was actually anything down here. This area was actually pretty peaceful, wasn't it? Yeah, ooh, yeah, it's a big cave. Oh yeah, this is where I found these things. Well, I mean, we can take a little detour. Let's see what's down here. Look at this. Look at this. It's so beautiful down here. Ooh, that's these things. Let's get a look here. Let's get real crazy. I don't know if this is also physically possible for, like, can anybody have a suit that lets you go almost 700 meters underneath? Probably not. Actually, I don't think I came down to this area. The animals look familiar, but this cave system does not. brine. Can we go in it? Is there anything underneath? Kinda. I was hoping it was gonna be a little bit deeper than that. How about here? Ah, that looks like it's actually kind of shallow. Yeah, this actually, I did not come down here before. I thought this was the place with all those, I almost thought they were landmines at first. Oh, is this ribs? Ooh, this is ribs.
Indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
Awesome. I'm gonna screenshot that. Is there anything under the wrong one? Is there anything underneath here? Oh, maybe. I'm guessing these are just eggs. That's some kind of ore. Well, let me see what these things are. Because, what is this? No way to know, huh? Oh. Oh? Aha, interesting. Does that mean it is... Do I need my other suit? Is that what that means? Is that radioactive? Cool. Where'd my ship go? Oh, right, I left it under.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well. Oh, got some heat vents. Okay. Actually wound up eating up a surprising amount of time just doing this. A whole lot of nothing. I can't miss the fact that you can actually run it into fish. First time I built this thing, I kept wondering what on earth is thudding against the side of this thing, and then it turned out, oh, I'm just plowing into fish the entire time.
Show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
Aren't we just down there though? Or is this a different thing? These would be more scannable parts, I think, if I were... Oh, I was like, what on earth is that? Electricity. That would be the shrieking eels. I'm just going back the way I just came. I'm lost. Oh no. Oh, I think that was actually what I was looking for. Maybe. Ew. Ooh. Was ist das? What the hell? What is it? Now, what is this? I don't know if the sound meant what I thought. Let's just see just in case that's what this is. Oh yeah, it may have been. Was the stuff radioactive and that's why I couldn't... Can I... Oh, you don't look good. Can I scan this thing? Can I scan anything under here? No. Is that not what this is for? You screenshot this. This is cool. What is this? Is this connected to that building? It's just a light. Oh, I can. Okay, I guess I just had the wrong angle or something. So is this bigger than the things that are... Is there something bigger than the Lowe's Leviathans down here? Because those are the biggest things I've encountered so far. Well, those big behemoth pancakes, but... Oh, another alien door. Oh, I need tablets. Alright, gold tablet. Do I need more than just the one? Well... Intriguing. Do I still have... Can I put this here? What should we call it? Let's just call it Alien Skull so I know. This is also me discovering that this is something I can do. Now, this shows up on my thing. Yes, nice. Okay, and this one is by my habitat. Oh, can I change it? I'll have to go and actually change the name at the thing, won't I? Yeah, this is just so I can remember where it is. Because I have to make a tablet. Actually, no, keep this out here, because are these more things to scan? Amoeboid. Like, look at... Am I supposed to be able to see lungs like that? And now can I go in here? Or is it still... Okay, so the suit didn't make a difference. It's whatever that stuff is, just affects your tech, I guess. Some interesting noises here. Well... I was hoping for a Leviathan, but, you know, this is pretty cool. I don't know what's making that noise. It's these things. This thing told me that there was going to be fossils down here I was not expecting. that big old skull. Or this one. Ooh, whoa, there's a Leviathan. Is he always all glowy? But how I guess I probably shouldn't. Because, like, even though roughly, you know, I can't be injured, I don't think that means I can't be eaten. So, like, can I get close enough to this thing to scan? Is it something that is scannable? Do I want to take the risk with this thing right here? Because here's the thing. If that thing can kill me, like if I exit the ship and it does eat me, the Cyclops, my little god of war, will be left here. This thing is huge. Jesus. I don't know how I'm only just now registering, because I was like, oh my god, is there something bigger than the Leviathan? And, yes. At least at one point there was. Yike. Another screenshot. Yo. Oh, PDA at capacity. Oh, frick you. PDA at capacity. You need photo mode. Thinking of things to put in the feedback. We travel along the sea. Hey, well, let's see what's going on here. Also, my sunbeam is going to arrive in a few minutes, and I probably should try to go up. Is there anything else back here? Eeh. Well, okay, so I mean, this is part of the reason why I'm actually kind of glad that they have a way to play the game that lets you go ahead and build all the shit you need to be able to go way deep down. Because it's the only way that you can actually find all the cool stuff, apparently. I mean, that makes sense, but still. Alright, now we gotta try to find up here. Well, I mean, at least I found Leviathan, so it was not wholly without my original purpose. But let's go up, and we're gonna go see what happens to the sunbeam. So I'm gonna keep hitting the sonar, just gotta make sure I'm not about to run into some. Still got a ways to go here. Because that landing, excuse me, that landing site B, even though it's showing up under here, it's on the surface. But yeah, okay, we're just gonna total along here. Well, let's come down a little bit deeper than this. 50 meters, we're not gonna see much. And it's starting to be daylight here. So we should have some increasing visibility. Let me come down a little bit. So we can actually see, look at that. Ain't that nice? Ain't that pretty? Come down a little bit further. I don't know what the bone structure is like are the fish on this planet, but they are solid. And yes, that was a fish hitting my submarine. And yeah, for as much as this just kind of toodles right along the big submarine, Chum Bucket is way, way slower. No, that's not Leviathan. That was hollering at me. There's some like saw shark or something or other that swims among the kelp forests. I think. Except for this one, apparently. I was gonna show you, but it doesn't seem to be there. Oh my god! Quit hitting my ship. Then there's those shark thingies. La 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 la. Look at that, look. Landmass. Ooh. But we'll just go see this part here. We'll let the next couple minutes play out, and then... Oh, that may have been... That sounded like the roar of one. I think he's down here. Not you. Oh! There's these weird thingies. These guys, they do like a... They do a warp thingy. He like teleports. I got distracted. I'm supposed to go towards the land. I think. Arg. He's trying. Arg. To say. Land. Let me come back a little bit because it's actually hard to get back in here if you're completely beached. Alright. And this was a fun surprise to actually find out that there were land masses in this game. And looky here. Too high up. Well, just kind of looks like a bunch of green dots in the night. The sun will come back up eventually. Look at the planet. Just this nice little rotating. The clouds and stars. Somewhere on this island there's a bunch of little crab thingies, and those little shits are annoying. They fly at your face. See, that's a tablet. I need to find the tablet. Where did I find that thing? Lights. There we go. Yep, it was up here. Gonna miss.
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site.
This would have been so much better if it had happened during daylight.
What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
did blew up my way home. And it would have been so much better if that had happened while the damn sun was up. So that you could have seen the building here as it transformed from the tall tower into the weapon there. Well. Oh well. I don't know. I feel like I've rambled on enough. I'm going to go into this building, but I'm going to go in a little bit later because I actually want to switch games. But I didn't formally introduce anything about this game, but this was Spencer with the Weenie Hut Game Room. And this was just a little Subnautica rambling hangout. Of course, the sun's coming up now that the building has been put back into place. Anyway, we're gonna screenshot this because, oh, I forgot the PDA was at capacity. Well, I mean, doesn't the building look cool now that you can actually see it? Wouldn't it have been neat if you could have seen it turn into its weapon, you know, in the daylight? Ah, well. As it is. Anyway, like I was saying, this is Spencer with the Weenie Hut Game Room, and this was a little Subnautica hangout. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.